Hello, and welcome to this final boss fight live stream of D&D. My name is John, and I am joined by a lot of people. Well, actually, 5 people, but a lot of new people.
That's me.
Some faces you may recognise. I've got Sean over here. We've got Tanny over there. We've got Sean down there.
Hello.
And then directly beneath GM Cam, we have Clappy Von Trapp.
That's me.
And we have Eloise.
Oh, wow.
And we are gathered today to play D&D. Some of us for the first time.
Yay.
Some of us very excited by this fact.
I cannot wait. So excited.
Normally, before we start a game of D&D, we ease into it slowly. But I'm going to say, could you guys introduce your characters, starting with Eloise? Just tell us who you are playing.
Well, today I shall be playing Fiorentina de Vries, aka Fiora, and she is the daughter of a very wealthy and politically influential family, and she is interested in, well, breaking free from her from the coddling of her family and exploring a little bit and perhaps earning some fame and fortune along the way.
Sean.
So I'll be playing Zektar. She's Thrakreen, essentially kind of ant bug lady. Is probably the easiest way to explain that. She isn't your standard Thrakreen. She has been slightly taken over by a colony of spores, but has survived to tell the tale and is in the process of looking to find what happened to her to make her survive it and to bring it back to her people.
So she's Ellie.
Sort of, yeah.
It's not The Last of Us, it's The Sass of Us.
The sass of us.
Clappy.
Sorry, did you say me?
Yes.
Okay. I am Thedar Kanali. I am a moon elf, so high society and all that jazz, but decided that it wasn't really for me, and I was going to go out into the woods and live my life out as a ranger. But things have gotten kind of boring on my own, so I decided to try a new adventure. Yeah, that's me.
Tanny.
Okay, my name Lady Delilah, Catherine Beatrice, Elizabeth, Amethyst, May, Cassandra, Portia, and niece Darcy III. I am a GIF, a gigantic hippo lady. She's basically also from a noble family, but the noble family doesn't seem to notice her because she is young and she's a babby, so they don't expect her a lot to do things. So she's like, I'm gonna go do my own thing, and I will prove it. I could do better than what my older brothers can do. Get the approval of the father as well. And she's ready to rock and roll and, take the space, take the world itself.
And Sean.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. This is the voice that my character has. It's not.
It's not.
Hello! I'm Gleeblax. I am a plasmoid monk, and I choose violence regularly.
Okay.
He's an astral. I gotta limit how much I do the voice because it might knacker my voice. So he's an astral drifter. So he kind of is just like wandered the astral seas for a very long time, and yeah, he's now here.
Just see Eloise's character go across the thing.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I am going to ask everybody to please roll me initiatives.
What?
Moly already?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Oh jeez. I've forgotten how to do that. Help.
I was wondering.
1d20, yeah?
Just see the go across.
On your character sheet, it's the bar with like your hit points, hit dice, and on the end initiative, and you just click initiative under the attributes tab.
We got this.
The head and shoulders in the top right. Actors. Open your character.
In Foundry, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
There you go.
Initiative. Normal.
Fancy.
Why did it roll 2 dice?
I don't know. It's rolled it twice for everybody. I'm just removing the second one of everyone from the list.
It's because we all get to go twice.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder if no, because the only character that would actually have an advantage is not Delilah, Lady Delilah. But they've all nicknamed her Lady D, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Lady D.
Lady D.
It's robbed my initiative twice as well, but that's fine, because I have 2 people. Okay, let me get the correct music playing.
Oh no. Battle tunes.
Battle music.
You stand on the deck of your spell-jamming ship.
I mean, look.
Oh.
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 Please.
Oh,
We're on a deck of a spell jamming ship.
would you look at that?
It's happening.
Oh, heck!
Ooh.
The Moon Raider. Even as explosions obliterate 2 of its masts and hurl a dozen of your fellow sailors into wild space, distant stars and wheeling clouds of multicoloured gas spin around you as the first pirate galleons slam into the Moon Raider's starboard side, and a gust of foul wind washes over you as the galleon's air envelope merges with your own. Seconds later, your vessel is boarded by astral reavers, humanoids possessed of strange features, waving cruel weapons and unleashing blasts of magic. Captain Sardax lies on the deck nearby, her body wounded, ruined by shrapnel. "Hold the top deck," she snarls with her dying breath. "Grant them no quarter."
Right.
Thadak.
Oh, it's my turn.
Uh,
First up.
At the top of your turn, could you roll me just a straight d20?
Just a straight D20. 17.
Pretty good.
Well, this would be useful if stuff had happened, but it hasn't yet. Bruno, the ship's dog, rushes up to you and licks your hand, and then rushes off because you don't need to drink from its healing keg.
Okay. fair
But
enough.
Bruno the dog is there giving you moral support as you face these raiders.
Dog. Hell yeah.
All right,
Space dog.
so let me hang on just a second. Let me take a look at some things here. So we are going to we're just gonna get right into it, and you're old 69. We're gonna get right into it, and we're gonna just loosen arrows at this guy right in front of us, I guess.
Okay.
So we're going to roll for attack. Normal roll. That is a 9.
That, I'm afraid, is not enough to hit.
All right.
You let
all right.
loose the arrow, and just as you do, the ship shifts slightly, and the arrow strikes into the handrail around the front of the ship instead of the bandit stood in front of you wearing the torn, tattered, blood-soaked remains of a wedding dress. You're not sure why he's wearing that. It's unusual.
I'm not here to
Like-
judge.
She likes his berries to dangle.
Hold on.
And
Nice and
yeah, I
airy.
guess that's. I don't have any bonus actions or anything, so yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Lady Delilah, would you please roll me a d20?
Oh yeah, let's go. Okay, roll. Boink. 6.
Okay. Could you roll me a d12?
Oh no. Oh
Eight.
no.
A new Astral Reaver, beard burning, breath smelling of booze, leaps onto the front of the ship.
Oh,
So your beard's on fire. You're right.
sir. Sir. Well. Oh, but excuse me, sir. John, what are you doing?
I'm rolling his initiative. What do you think?
Yeah, just say.
He's not just going to stand there.
And look pretty.
What are you going to do, Tanny?
Well, I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Nice.
I would like to rage.
You're bloody well crossed, so you are.
And then I'm going to charge over to this man. You gonna let me do my thing, or are you gonna?
No.
It won't let me.
No
move
movement.
forward. Yeah,
No
I
movement
can't
for
seem
you.
to move. Why you not let me move? I was able to move, but apparently I'm not allowed to move anymore.
Oh,
Everything's gone dark now.
oh, she's back.
Oh, there she's back.
Lady D's back.
What if I just do this?
There we go.
Yay!
Come on, you gonna be mean to me?
Are you on the right setting?
I'm on the right setting. I'm now. Delilah!
You use WASD.
I'm moving. Not moving. I am broken.
There is no Can everybody else move their character? Can anyone else?
Let me see. Nope.
Movement
Nope,
is
no.
combat
Amazing.
turn, currently not your turn. So, can't check currently.
Okay, that's possibly why. Can you move now, Tanny?
Nope. Delilah. Here you go.
Can you move
Honey,
now?
Could you just run?
Yes.
Okay,
What
but
happened?
because you are on combat turn, these aren't the tokens that you rolled initiative with.
Oh.
You rolled initiative with the tokens that are on the other screen.
Oh.
That's fine.
So I've turned it to free movement. Don't move if it's not your turn.
Fair enough.
Take
Honor
it.
system, guys.
And off the mice.
Alright. And then I'm going to use my great axe to smack the man.
Okay.
Attack. Normal. I can't remember my raginess. There's a
Ooh.
22 hits.
That'll hit.
Lovely jubbly. And if I'm going to hit, I would like to use Astral Spark.
Okay.
Which is once per turn, I can hit a target with a simple or martial weapon.
This is one of those.
And I can cause the target to take an additional, what looks of it, a 2 force damage. A +2, so.
Hang on a minute. Astros. Yep.
So I'm gonna roll.
And then your rage is a +2 as well. So
So
if you roll damage and add a +4.
I'm gonna roll yeah. Damage normal.
You are.
Oof. 6 and a plus whatever the astral spark is. So
4.
use the ability.
Not 2.
So
So it's another 4 points of damage. So when you click damage, Tanny, if you put +4 in the box, it will add it.
yeah.
And then I can just easily click on it to lower their health.
Lovely jubbly.
Gotcha.
I shall do that next time.
It is this bandit's turn, and they are just gonna run down the stairs and attack Lady Delilah with a scimitar. That is a 17 to hit.
Oh, that does hits. But hang on, do I have rage? Does my rage give me any?
Doesn't give you a bonus to your AC. It does half the damage.
Yep.
So you take 6 points of damage, halved to 3.
Oh, you're supposed to not be able to see your dice. Oh, no,
I've hidden my dice rolls for one reason. I can show you them specifically.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Hurt.
Zektar, could you roll me a d20?
I can do such a thing. Actually yeeted that dice.
Fabulous.
Oh lord.
You die.
Could you
Oh lord.
could you roll me a d12, please?
Oh lord.
Another Astral Reaver leaps onto the side of the ship. This one also wearing a torn wedding dress stained in blood.
Where have they been?
Apparently a very bad wedding.
Oh, are
Yeah,
we
some sort of
interrupting a double
tragic-
wedding here? What's happened?
Like
Are
some
we,
sort of tragic wedding wholesaler.
They've just come from a Westeros wedding.
Oh dear God.
What would you like to do, Zektar?
This new fellow
Yep.
is gonna ideally take a crossbow to the face.
Okay.
I say ideally.
We'll see how it goes. He does take a crossbow bolt to the face.
Yes.
Nice.
Now.
It just like slices a line down the side of his cheek, like cuts open his mask a little bit.
In fact, he actually looks cooler now.
You have made him look a little bit cooler, but you know, no one's going to say that.
He's now dashing and everything. Oh,
Yeah, and I'm gonna take a step back. There we go.
Okay.
That's me done.
Gleeblax, could you roll me a d20?
no.
Oh well, I guess the adventure's over, guys.
That's knack as that, doesn't it?
The thought of just being able to say no.
1!
Ooh.
Could you roll me a d12?
No!
Oh, again.
D12. 10.
This bandit leaps onto the side. This Astral Reaver has blue skin and a single horn in the center of his forehead.
That guy looks gone.
He looks slightly upset that you're being discriminatory against him.
Well,
Oh, but I do need to put him on the turn tracker.
you should have thought about that before being a meat bag. Right, well. What Gleebax is going to do is he is going to charge at this guy. He'll probably go a little bit of an angle. A little bit.
Okay.
And then try and drop kick this guy.
Okay.
I think realistically, if for flavor, I'm going to have to use my unarmed strike for it. I could use my quarterstaff, but no. Drop kicking. Drop kick.
That will hit.
20. Not much. 5 damage to him.
Okay.
And then just quickly have a look at my martial art thing. The thing is, yeah, so I can do a bonus action secondary smacky food.
Yep.
So yeah, drop kick, land on my feet, and then proceed to try to uppercut him. Like, is it Shoryuken or Hadouken? Shoryuken.
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 Oh, that was spinny. Yes, that'll hit.
Woo!
Nice.
That was a bit better. 6.
Okay. He is
Oh,
looking...
still up.
Plague blacks. Holy shit.
He's looking very hurt. He is looking very wounded.
Why aren't you dead, meatbag?
He kind of holds the cut on his cheek. Oh.
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 The bandit that... the Astral Reaver that Lady Delilah attacked is going to swing a scimitar back. That is a 7 to hit.
Finally!
Oh no.
This bandit is going to run up to Fiora. That is a 19 to hit. Does that hit Fiora's armor class?
Good question. Yes, it does.
So you take 5 points of slashing damage as it just slashes you with a scimitar.
Ouch.
And then at the top of your turn, could you roll me a d20?
Indeed, I shall. Oh dear.
Oh, that was so close to a 19.
And another d12, please. This Astral Reaver drops down on the front of the ship, has iridescent scales and glowing pink eyes.
Oh, yeah. Fabulous.
What would you like to do with your turn, Fiora?
Well, if these bandits knew who they were dealing with, they would get away, but unfortunately they do not, so I'm going to pull out my rapier and slash this bad boy right here.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh gosh, I forget what I'm doing. Hang on. So sorry. I can't find
What is it that you're trying to do?
Yeah, what?
I'm trying to attack, but I can't. I've quick.
Are you on your inventory in the character sheet?
I am, yes.
You click on the picture next to rapier. There we go.
Ah, okay. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
It's your first time.
I still forget.
That will hit.
Nice.
Nice one, Fiora.
Damage.
Yomo.
Whew.
Ooh.
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 Oh.
Take that.
Ooh.
You stab forward with the rapier, and the guy takes it. He's very wounded looking. He's very not happy and unsteady on his feet, but he is still standing. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
What else can I do? I'm sorry.
You could move, but if you move away from the bandit, he would get an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
I don't believe you've got the... Yeah, you don't have cunning action yet, so you can't do that.
I can't like run behind him and do another cheeky.
Unfortunately, you can't attack again. Actually,
Shame.
no, because you've got a short sword or a dagger. You could technically pull out both of them and stab with the other as a bonus action.
Okie dokie. Let's get that short sword out then. Get Swiss cheesed. Oh.
Oh, no.
No.
You pull it out, you stab, and he just catches it in his scimitar and spins it aside. He's not impressed.
A little bit.
This guy is going to run up to Gleeblex, and with the scimitar, give a swing. That's going to be a 17 to hit Gleeblex.
Yeah.
That is a whole 2 points of damage. Fear him.
The glob pays off.
Nice.
And then the very injured one that you drop-kicked is going to stab you as well, Gleeblex. That is a 7 to hit you.
Let me check. No.
Okay. Thaydark, at the top of your turn, could you roll me a d20, please?
I guess.
More
Roll
bandits.
Roll anything that isn't a band.
19.
Oh my god.
Okay. A
A dragon arrived.
dragon swoops in.
Little me arrives.
Thaydark, could you just pick one of the bandits that's here? Just pick one.
Which one's insulted you most?
We will pick this guy.
Okay.
Please don't be bad. Please don't be bad. Please don't be bad.
One of the sailors on your ship fires at this guy,
Oh my god.
and an arrow sinks into him.
Nice.
And he takes some damage, and he's knocked off balance a little bit, but he is still standing.
Damn it.
Okay.
But it is now your turn, Thaydark.
Alright, so I'm gonna just move up next to this guy, and I'm gonna take a swing with my short sword at him.
Okay.
This one,
Yes.
to clarify. Ooh, 10?
That just misses. He's he just manages to get his scimitar in the way.
Ah.
Dang it.
Can what?
Alright.
Lady Delilah, could you roll me a d20?
Yes, I shall. Run. Oh no.
Oh god.
And
GG.
and d12.
You'll die. Yeah.
That is a 6. This guy leaps on and has helicopter blades mounted on his head. And he's just
That
Alright.
hardly seems fair.
he's just floating slightly off the deck. Just
Okay.
Lady D, what would you like to do with your turn?
What is this about? Going crazy. She's like, I'm gonna fucking smack this guy that she was attempting to keep smacking on with a great axe.
Okay.
Yeah, I pressed the button. There's a
Yeah,
button.
it's in the chat.
Smacky poo.
There it is. There
Oh,
there it is, and
Just two.
that just misses.
Just misses.
Just misses. He just again, scimitar just pulls your great axe aside.
I'm sure there's something I can do. No,
Nope.
no. Just standing there looking pretty and
Uh,
saying, help!
This guy leaps down from the what is it called?
The bow?
The forecastle of the ship.
The porch.
The porch. And he is going to swing at Zektar.
I mean, you could not.
He could. He could have not.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yes.
That is a whole 3 points of damage. From
I can't click that to take damage, so I'm just gonna do.
Oh, 1 second. There you go.
Okay.
Iridescent scales, pink eyes, charges forward, swings scimitar. You move out of the way of most of it.
Yeah.
They just slipped off a mushroom off you.
Yeah. Stole one of my mushrooms. Damn it.
Lady
Slipped off.
Lady D. That is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
That is also 3 points of damage halved to 1.
Like, nice. I'm
Uh,
surrounded.
Zektar, could you roll me a d20?
I can try.
Ooh.
Would you like to pick somebody, please? One of the bandits.
I would like to pick this fellow here, please.
That guy with the
Helicopter on,
helicopter.
Yeah, I'm offended by his helicopteriness.
Okay,
The gauche.
another arrow whizzes past you from one of the other sailors on your ship. Sticks into the helicopter man. He takes some damage, but he is still up. What would you like to do with your turn?
Oh yeah, it is my turn, isn't it? I'm going to try and crack this guy in front of me with a hand axe.
Okay,
Let's give this a whirl.
that'll hit.
That went on a journey, that one.
Nice.
It did. It really did. Come on. Well, you know.
He strikes at you and chops off a mushroom. You swipe back with the hand axe, and you just carve a short scar in his chest as he leaps back slightly out of the way, but not quite enough. Gleeblex, could you roll me a d20?
D20, blah, 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 blah. 9.
And d12.
Oh.
Oh dear.
4.
This bandit has... another one jumps down onto the forecastle with iridescent scales and glowing pink eyes.
Oh dear.
Ridiculous.
Gleeblex, it is your turn.
I'm going to continue the chicanery with this guy.
Okay.
So, I'm going to attempt to punch.
Oh. Nice! Blue flags! Let's
Yo.
go!
Well, not going to be about 10.
Well, that'll be more than the 2 hit points he had remaining.
I
Nice.
want it to be that I backhand him. And you know those, like sticky hands you've got to get?
Yes.
I'm gonna, my hand's gonna wrap
Yes.
around, my hand will wrap around his head, and I'll yank and break his neck.
Amazing.
Nice.
He just collapses to the ground, and you just sort of ooze your arm back up into place.
And then, just like my bonus action, I'm going to be punching this guy, but I'm going to shove around him
Okay.
to punch him in the back of the head with advantage. No, dirty 20. Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Normal.
Nice.
7.
Nice.
Okay. It is Sullen Bandit's turn.
Not the sullen one.
Only one of them is the sullen one. It's this guy. I forgot to turn that off before I made this bandit, and apparently didn't delete him.
Particularly miserable.
He swings at Lady Delilah for a 13 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 6 points of slashing damage, halved to 3.
Cool.
And then this one is going to swing at... or it's going to step to here and swing at Fiora.
Oh no, the advantage bit.
Oh no, they're using their own plans against us.
Oh, heckin' no.
He saw it was a good idea and went for it. It is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
That is 4 points of slashing damage. Fiora, could you roll me a d20, please?
Yes, I shall.
And then, d12, please.
12.
This one leaps on, and like Zektar the Thrakreen, this one has 4 arms, 2 of which are holding a scimitar, and 2 of which are just flipping you off.
Rude.
Well, that's just rude.
That is very rude.
No
Very
decorum
rude.
at
Clearly.
all.
I say we all gang up on that one.
This is all incredibly frustrating. I'm going to pull out my rapier again and slash this bloke again.
Okay.
Attack.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Damage.
He is downed.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Let's go.
You still have a short sword. You can still bonus action to attack this guy.
I shall do so. Shall turn on my heels and give
If
this guy a
you
hearty
move around him
whack.
first,
Yeah, if you get here, you can
move
get
to here,
Yeah.
you can get advantage, get the opposite.
Trying to. There we go.
There you go.
Can I move right behind him?
You want to move to here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that Zektar is on the other side. Hit space when you've got the ruler out.
Oh, thank you. All right, let's take a hearty swing at this bad boy.
So you get advantage on your attack swing.
Oh,
Well,
Just roll it
That's
again.
Roll
That's
it
gonna
again.
I'll take the first
that was
one.
worse.
The 20
That was
I'll-
worse.
I'll take the first one. Roll me some damage.
Will do.
And then also,
Nice.
if you go into your features, you can roll sneak attack because one of your allies is within 5 feet of the target.
Oh, where is features? There's features. Sneak attack.
And then hit damage on that as well.
Oh.
Well, it's
Nice.
every little helps. It is then gonna be this bandit's turn, and he is gonna attack Thaydark.
oh no.
That is 20 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That is a whole 5 points of damage.
5 points. So that's gonna leave me with. Yeah, there we go.
And at this point, a thunderous explosion shakes the ship, filling the air with splinters of wood. Bodies are hurled into wild space. Then everything stops. Wreckage hangs motionless. The Reavers freeze in the middle of their attacks. The stars stops twinkling. The illusion of wild space melts away, and you find yourself in one of the magical chambers of the simulation deck. Your memories slowly fitting back into place. You recall being warned that your first experience of a wild space simulation would be disorienting. To test your ability to function under pressure, a hulking figure emerges from the center of the explosion, sort of walking out of the explosion as it hangs in the air. A Hadose missing a wing flap, wearing a military uniform bristling with medals. The air around her smells like cigar smoke. As you see, Boatswain Tarto growls. The Battle of Hakatha didn't go well for Captain Sardax and her crew, but her last battle makes a good testing ground for new recruits. End simulation. And the ship just dissipates around you.
Awesome.
Oh, I just came back in an interesting time, I guess.
I am going to share with you guys, if I remember where my important NPCs list is.
Well, there's somewhere.
You should now have a important NPCs list, and then
Oh, we do.
And then
you should be able to now see
Tato.
Boswain Tarto.
Yeah.
The scars that Bosun Tardo bears are a testament to her status as a battle-hardened veteran. Despite having one of her wing flaps torn away long ago, she remains as capable as ever to board a ship. And there's her picture.
Amazing.
Cool. Sick.
And we
Zack
move...
at this point is just leaning slightly on a wall because being thrown out into space spun her out a little bit. Like, it's not too obvious, but if you're paying attention, you'll notice that she's just kind of got a hand out like there is a wall here. The world is staying still.
Thedark is just kind of looking around like, whoa.
Fiora's just standing with her arms crossed, looking and feeling unimpressed.
A little bubble floats up Gleevelax and just pops on his head.
We're going to go back away from the menu, the map screen on my stream because, well, there's not a map for this bit. You arrived this morning on the Belligerence, a chartered galley out of Waterdeep, which picked up passengers and crew in the Moonshay Isles, Baldur's Gate, Candlekeep, and Port Nyanzaru. You've come to seek your fortune and glory at Spelljammer Academy, a secret enclave of spellcasters and swords for hire on the mysterious Isle of Nimbrel. Graduates from the Academy join the Spelljammer Fleet, a magical navy sworn to protect Toril and explore worlds far beyond. The Academy is carved into a 2,000-foot-high column of rock that juts from the cliffs of the island's west coast. Its multiple levels connected by stairs, ramps, and magical lifts. After docking in a sea cave at the base of the column, you were marched into the simulation deck midway up the Academy's spire. Your mettle has been tested, and now it's time to settle in.
He's like, oh, we get Billy. It's gonna be so grand.
Bosun Toto gives you each a pitiless assessment of your performance, questioning quite why Thedark couldn't hit anything.
Well, I'm out of my element, okay?
You have time to learn to get into your element. Delilah, do you fly into a rage quite so easily at everything?
Just, I feel more stronger that way. Is there a problem?
As long as you channel it correctly.
Hey.
Gleeblex, you didn't use your quarterstaff. Is there a reason for that?
I wanted to feel their bones snap.
Concerning. Well, there are several orientation tasks that you must complete before the day is out. The tasks can be completed in any order. Now, who amongst you has spellcasting capabilities? Is it just you, Zektar?
I have got a cantrip. I can create bonfire, but that's about it. I don't know.
I have very minimal spellcasting ability, but very, very minimal.
I have no use for spells.
Okay.
I'll just rely on my lovely little handed great axe here. For now.
Zektar.
Yes.
You are a Spelljammer cadet. You have a special task on the orientation tasks.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you are core cadets. You have a slightly different list of tasks.
Okay.
You all have the following tasks to complete. You need to pick up your welcome pack from administration and report to quarters for bunk assignments. You all need to report to the Skydock for spelljamming ship inspection. Core cadets, you need to collect the service weaponry from Mr. Blip in the stores. While Zektar, you need to report to the Spelljammer Nexus for basic training. And then all of you need to complete the Gymnasium Assault course. Bosun Tarto hands you all a set of notes, one of which contains the list of items that you need to complete, and the other is a simple written warning. For the sake of the stream, would somebody please like to read the warning?
Warning! Due to recent thefts, security checkpoints are in operation throughout campus. Failure to stop when challenged will result in disintegration.
Oh God.
Okay. Don't want
Hi.
to get disintegrated.
I'll have that, please. Thank you.
Okay. You can complete the tasks in any order. I would suggest you probably want to go to the welcome... collect your welcome packs first. It's the easiest of the tasks to complete.
Okay. So
I'm going to show you a quick map.
Quick map.
If I remember to turn off the fact that you need to be able to see.
I've got no eyes.
I'm blind.
Boop.
We just look like mosquitoes on the screen.
Oh dear God! What the hell?
This, and I'm going to show the stream. This is Spelljammer Academy.
Wow.
It is, as I said, carved into a large column of rock with various levels connected by ramps, stairs, and magical lifts. Some of them on the inside, some of them not on the inside.
Okay.
There are several security levels, as denoted by the little dots on the map.
Okay.
Green dots indicate that you need to have... or green dots are visitor clearance. You don't need to have anything specific to visit those levels.
Yeah.
Red dots are for cadets. Blue dots are for sailors. Purple dots are officer clearance. And gold dot is bridge crew.
Okay. Oh yeah, we've got the dots down the bottom corner, I see.
So yeah, you've got the dots down on the bottom corner so that you can see what that is. To go to any of the levels that require specific security clearance outside of green, you need to be issued with special clearance passes, either uniforms or security helmets. So, my question to you all is, where do you go first?
Welcome pack makes sense.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Agreed.
Okay, let me find where my copy of the map is that tells me what those floors mean. And then I can tell you where you are on the map.
I'm betting we're here. I'm betting we're in here. That's where I'm thinking. Place your bets. Place your bets. Where do you think we are?
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like here because it said we came in on the cave. So I feel like the welcome center is not going to be, or the administration office is not going to be too far from that.
The simulation deck.
Oh, the simulation deck? Yeah, I would say that's probably right there.
So
it said it was about midway up.
You came in on the Sea Docks, which is this map here. You are presently here. Yes, this is the simulation deck.
Yeah.
You can head back down now to administration, which is this level.
Yep.
Nice.
And as you reach administration, sitting behind the desk
Is a slug woman with stuck up hair.
is not a slug woman with stuck up hair.
Wow.
Wazowski.
Always watching.
Always watching.
Always.
Ow.
There is Sorkar.
Look, I was close. It's not a slug woman, but it's great.
There is a Thrakreen by the name of Sorkar. Sorker.
I like how they got the pronunciation there now, so we can actually.
It's helpful.
Stalker.
Who is busy filing several pieces of mail as you approach. And then as you approach, she just picks up a black stone, holds it up to one ear, and just says, "Academy account payable, Sorker speaking, please hold," and puts it back down again.
Oh.
Yes, how can I help? You hear in your minds.
We're here for the welcome packs.
Ah, yes, one moment.
I feel like Thedark's just kind of sitting at the back of the crowd, just like kind of watching everything go down. Like
You're sort of at the back.
He's-
You notice that Zektar shuffles around you and's even further back.
Yeah, I just kind of look over as you shuffle around and just like, okay.
Shuffling.
Two of her arms keep sorting the mail, and the other two reach down and pull out one pack for each of you, and hands you like this small pouch of equipment.
Delilah grabs hers.
Thedark walks up and grabs his.
In each of your sizes, whatever your specific size requirements are, you find 2 red level cadet uniforms, one that you can put on and one that's a spare, a toiletries bag, a 50 gold piece requisition voucher to spend at the Academy stores, and a blue level security helmet so that you can visit the Sky Dock for your orientation.
Ooh, the Skydock.
Sorka also reminds you that because of the recent rash of thefts, it is vital that if you are going to a specific level of Spelljammer Academy, you have the clearance to be there. If you don't have clearance to be there, you will be disintegrated. So please take time, ensure that you've got your uniform on, and that you are in the correct place.
Thedark just kind of starts to put his uniform on right there in the office.
Yeah,
and,
I was gonna
notices
say,
that everybody's looking at him like,
Gleeback
what?
just squelches out of his current clothes and into those clothes.
Sarah just kind of looks away in disgust.
And then Delilah's like, oh my! Can you please be more, I don't know, more mannered in a way? Just don't do that in front of the public. That's very rude.
Thedark just kind of apologizes, but keeps putting on his suit.
Oh, dear
I
me.
don't know what you're talking about. I'm just putting clothes on.
You, Mr. Gleeblacks, is absolutely fine. But, Mr. Thedark, you must not do that in public.
He's not embarrassed at all.
Yeah.
Running around.
Fiora just rolls her eyes, thinking, "Oh, good lord, are these the people I'm here to train with?"
Once Cleveland has changed, he proceeds to grab his clothes and just stick them into his torso.
Is there changing space anywhere obvious?
One moment. I mean, almost certainly, but let me just double check the map.
Say that the uniform is like somewhat red. Does say like a. Is it red? The uniform?
Yes, your
Yes, our uniforms are red.
cadet uniform is red.
Oh no.
There are
Delilah
guest.
just looks at it and just thinks, "Oh, it's not going to suit me at all. Red is not my color. Can't just be pink."
There are guest rooms here that you might be able to change in.
While those two were panicking over the clothes changing that was going on, I'll just nudge them both and point to the changing area.
Yeah, I will
Meanwhile-
follow.
Meanwhile, Sorker is
Yeah,
just
just
getting
sort of
cajoled
slink
with
off
me.
into more private space.
Yeah. We go off to get change.
What's the sleeve situation on this outfit, John?
Surprisingly
Is that-
enough, there are enough holes for your arms.
Yeah, but does it fit with all of the additional shelves that she's got kind of
It's-
on her?
It's a
canvas?
little bit tight. It's not necessarily designed for mushroomy.
I'm so tempted with the idea of just tearing the arms off.
Just Hulk out.
I was going to say that with Cleveland, there was a high likelihood he's going to make holes in this uniform so that he can extrude pseudopods and stuff.
She's going to attempt to put it on, and she's going to try and be careful, but she's going to fail and tear like one of the seams on the arms, and then she's just going to remove the arms off it and kind of try and make it look a little bit neater before putting it on.
Fiora just tuts, like, what a shame. It was so nicely made.
Yes, but not for me.
Horrible sector.
You all also have a rigid leather cap that is dyed blue.
These colours do not work at all.
Interesting.
What color blue? Because my skin is kind of blue, like bluish purple, being a
It's-
moon elf.
It's like a mid blue. It's a bit darker than your skin.
Okay, so it doesn't clash too bad.
It doesn't clash too badly. It's fairly complementary.
Just rest it between her antennas.
Shoves it also in his torso for when he needs it.
As you reconvene in the reception area, you do see, and you've seen it before, but you've not really paid attention to it until now. But you do see a trio of security guards stood next to the stairs. Each of them carrying a glowing green short sword, who are just sort of stood quietly there, arms behind their back at attention.
Before the ladies get back, Thedark's gonna go over to Gleeblax and be like, "That's really handy that you can just store stuff like that."
It is. It's really handy. It's also handy for stashing things like you won't want people to find.
I'll keep that in mind. Just kind of like his charisma's so low, he's just kind of like being presumptuous that Gleeblax will let him store something in his goop.
Cleveland is fully knowing that never happened.
As the group reconvenes, let's see. How am I going to pick this?
I don't know. How are you going to pick?
Sean, could you roll me a d8?
I don't wanna.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You hear a voice announce, all purple rank security officers report to Skydeck for docking inspection. All purple rank security officers report to the Skydock for docking inspection. Where would you like to go now?
I'm assuming that is an us.
At all.
The next on our list was quarters for the bunk assignment. We can
Yeah.
go and do that, and then we can put our bag down.
Yeah, that was kind of my thoughts as well.
Yeah, would be handy. I should like to know if administration got my letter regarding accommodation.
Yes, we did. Now we're going to be shoved in the most tightly packed bunker.
Okay, so the cadet quarters are this level.
Okay.
The cadet quarters includes a dormitory for your use, the Weeping Goddess Tavern, a very loud bar that serves cadets, a refectory where you take your meals, and a smaller dorm for academy graduates, as well as washrooms, academy kitchens, and laundry room.
Interesting.
Fancy.
On arrival to the floor, a gift duty officer assigns you each your bunks, and tells you to store your gear in the footlocker. You all have fairly similar bunks, except for Fiora, who has an airy bunk next to a window and near the laundry room, which, as you look around the room, you see is one of the prime spots in the bunk room.
Quick question above game: are the bunks like separated, or are we all kind of in the same room?
They're separated out, male and female.
Okay.
And other.
Fair enough.
Fiora, as you are settling into the bunk, a confident moon elf hurls her bag onto your bunk.
My.
Change of plan, Greenie. This bunk's mine now. Go tell the duty officer it wasn't to your liking, and we'll get ourselves swapped over. Tell him you've traded bunks with Vina. And she points to an unkempt bunk in the noisiest section of the dorm, just outside the washrooms.
Dear, oh dear. Just won't do at all with it. Well, Vina, if you know what's good for you, I suggest you take that bag and get lost.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Can I assist Fiora as Lady D basically stands behind Fiora, looking menacingly at the lady?
Roll me
That counts as advantage.
roll me intimidation check with advantage.
Come on, Fiora!
Let's go!
Natural 20.
It's super effective!
She looks at you and your sort of force of will, and then just looks up behind you at the towering, the towering GIF figure, and just like sheepishly, without breaking eye contact, just picks the bag up off the bed and
As she's doing
backs
that,
away
I
slowly.
was gonna say, as she's doing that, she's like, "Hey there, my name is Lady Delilah. It's absolutely lovely to meet you."
My name is Vina, and I'm gonna go over there now. Goodbye.
Okay.
And she just like walks backwards, still maintaining eye contact with you, until she trips over somebody's footlocker, and then just kind of scrambles away very quickly, like turning and scrambling away across the floor back to her bunk, and just like,
Oh, isn't she lovely?
Fiora just turns around to look at Lady D and is like, I think we might be firm friends.
Oh, lovely. Well, she was absolutely lovely, wasn't she? Oh. Is this your bunk? That's so lovely.
Oh yes, I specifically asked for a more pleasant bunk. You see, my constitution requires some fresh air every so often.
Totally understandable. I'm actually okay when it comes to sleeping anywhere. Even if it's on rock hard floors.
My.
And cat's about. Hi, Mel. The cat has caught my attention. I'm going to try and attempt to pick it up. Hello. Goodbye.
you guys settle into your bunks, and you've got a little footlocker each that you place any equipment into that you don't need to be carrying around, your spare uniform, the toiletries bag.
Gleeblack just opens up the footlocker, lifts his shirt up, and just goes. And all the stuff just flies out.
Theodoric's just kind of looks around, getting the lay of the room and everything. Empties his stuff out into the footlocker and just kind of thinks to himself, "I hope this wasn't a mistake."
What would you like to do now?
Let's see. I think Theodaric's gonna go to the Skydock because he's quite interested in what ship inspection entails, and like to see how the Spelljammer Academy kind of works in that regard.
So is everybody out? Are you going to collect everybody up and go as a group?
Yeah, I reckon so. We'll go wait outside. Well, if Gleeblax is okay to join me, we'll go wait outside the ladies' room to kind of wait for them and be like, "Hey, we're going up to the sky deck."
Inspection thing.
Lovely, let's go.
Like, you might wait outside. Gleeblax is walking straight in for Dawn.
Thank goodness someone had their morning coffee today.
We're going to do the inspection thing. We're going to do that because we've got to get it done. Oh.
Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
Witches.
Okay. You all take your blue leather caps, and you see the security guards at the top of the stairs to the Skydock look over at the security caps and make sure that they're all in place.
Levi's doesn't have his on until he starts approaching. Then he just like floats it up to his head.
I was gonna say Theodoric also doesn't have his on yet. He's just kind of got it under his arm and he's just walking along and he sees the security guard kind of give him a side eye and he's like, "Oh," and puts the hat on.
He gives you a side eye and just reaches and taps the glowing sword at his waist, and you just like, "Yep." And you make your way up to the Skydock, which is here, and you see a mixture of Spelljammer vessels. Most of them bear the iconography of the Spelljammer Academy and are Academy-owned ships. But some of them are independent merchant vessels here delivering supplies. And there is a real mix of what the ships look like. You are met with Kip and Pick Whistle Slap.
What a name.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
The name's stupid.
Oh god.
They are a pair of gnome ship inspectors who wear meticulously maintained uniforms and have pristine white gloves over their hands. Both have walnut-coloured skin and carefully groomed long black hair kept in tidy buns. Kip is well known for his no-nonsense attitude, which is complemented by his sister Pick's quick-witted jovialness. Pick has a red scar running down one cheek, a stern reminder of an inspection gone wrong. And you very quickly pick up on the quirk that they have, which is they finish each other's sentences. Which is very difficult for me to demonstrate with me being only one person.
I was going to say
So-
finish each other's sandwiches.
Well, own yourself.
You said, are they twins or just siblings?
They are... Yes. They are twins.
Yes.
Just yes.
They are. They are twins.
Okay.
You would also know, all of you have been around enough gnomes to know that gnomes love names, and having twins, they have names that match each other. Kip and Pick. And you should see them now in your important NPCs list.
That's sassy.
They don't actually have a picture, but you've got information about them.
Oh, yeah?
Which is the information I just read you.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it does say they're twins. Excellent. I did read that somewhere. I knew I had.
Excellent.
Excellente.
They, between the two of them, and as I say, they do regularly finish each other's sentences. One of them will start, the other will pick up halfway through. You never notice them, like, get annoyed that the other one is picking up the sentence and finishing it. You do find it slightly disconcerting that they are able to flow a sentence back and forth between them so fluidly. They take you round one of the smaller Spelljammer ships and show you how it works and explain how various bits of it work, how it generates a gravity plane to keep everything on the deck, even when outside of the gravity of the planet, how the ship generates an oxygen envelope, a bubble around it so that you can breathe out to a decent distance as long as you don't go too far from the ship. You'll be able to breathe. They show you a Spelljammer helm, which looks like a big metal chair with a helmet that goes over the head, and lots of blinky lights that go on a spellcaster's head and allows them to control the ship. While attached, depending on the level of the pristine, the class of the Spelljammer helm, determines how quickly the ship can move, how reactive people can be, and the abilities of the spellcaster determine how well they cope. But they, while in the Spelljammer helm, are able to sort of view the ship from all of its various sensors and ways to interact with the world.
Awesome.
Could you all roll me a perception check, please?
Perception.
Oh, I just realised I have a -1 wisdom. I'm not very perceptive. Oh dear. 17.
17 for me as well.
No.
Okay. Lady D and Thaydar, could you just roll me a d20 each?
Good dogs. 19.
3.
Lady Delilah,
Yes.
you notice, like, while you're touring the top deck of the ship,
Yes.
and you can see the other ships around you, because these are like sailing vessels. The deck is open to the environment.
Yes.
You can see one of the other ships is a merchant ship being unloaded at the moment.
Right.
And you notice a hobgoblin officer wearing the uniform of the academy is supervising the unloading of the ship. You notice that he surreptitiously slips the merchant a platinum piece. And the merchant hands the hobgoblin a small bottle, which he conceals in his pocket.
Lady Delilah's gonna like poke at Thaydar, like, did you see that? Did you see that?
See what?
And explain what like she's seen.
You notice a hobgoblin in academy uniform who is overlooking a ship being unloaded.
You think we should tell somebody?
Maybe. Just like poke at the twins. Just that man. The hobgoblin, the man. And then try to explain, like, well, they just did something there. Is that normal?
Thaydark's like, yeah, is that normal? It doesn't. I've
They-
only seen a few ships in my life, but that don't seem
Yeah.
normal to me.
They did what?
Well, she said, Lady D said that she saw
Yeah.
one of the captains slip a hobgoblin a bottle of something.
Yeah, and then he paid back with some platinum. Just saw it out of my eye. Is that normal?
No, I mean, that is not normal. We'll have to go and speak with him.
Just thought you should know.
You sure that's something that we shouldn't, I know it's a bit nosy, but,
Well, I mean, it's...
make sure.
No, he is an officer of this academy. It's not a nosy thing to make sure that he's following the rules.
Please
I
put
just
on my eye.
Just not looking to start trouble on my first day here, but I don't know. Something seemed off about it.
Kip disappears off. Pick continues to show you round the ship. Let's see, who's got the highest? I think it's Thaydark. Thaydark, you notice Kip goes over to the hobgoblin and Kip comes up to about waist height on this creature. Hobgoblin is very tall and muscular creature, and gnomes are not. And Kip says some words. You can't make out from this distance what the conversation is. But the hobgoblin pulls out a bottle from its pocket that you assume is the bottle that Lady Delilah saw being stashed in his pocket, and hands it to Kip and sort of looks downtrodden. And Kip signals over to the security guards stood at the entrance, and one of them comes over and leads the hobgoblin away. And another of the security guards comes over and takes up position to continue watching the ship being unloaded.
Vader just kind of looks over at Lady D and is like, did we just get that guy killed?
They get to kill him. I'm assuming they'll probably just take his position. Like, as in, fire him. I don't think they would kill him.
They disintegrate people here.
Yeah, but he didn't steal anything. He's probably just doing some contraband. Smuggling. I don't think you can get incinerated for that. Right? Looks at
You look back over. There's just a pile of ash where he was.
And if that's the case, then I've been really mortified. I just damn me. So was that Kip that went over, or was it Pig?
Kip went over. Pick has stayed with you and is showing you round the ship still.
Yeah, just say I go to Pig. It's do they also disintegrate people? Incinerate people? I apologize for the wording.
Disintegrate. You're looking for the word disintegrate. You said it correctly.
Yeah, they disintegrate people smuggling things. I know
No.
that is
I mean, smuggling, if he was indeed smuggling, he will be punished for it. But he is likely to just be held in the brig for a while.
Oh dear.
Thadark's kind of overheard this conversation between Lady D and Pig because we're right next to each other, and he's like, oh, thank God.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, thank God. Gods. Just because we know we got the information of, if we were to thieve stuff, we then get disintegrated, but...
If you are in the wrong place without clearance, you will be disintegrated. Just
Fair enough.
don't be in the wrong place.
Of course. Oh, absolutely understandable.
If I may offer a word of advice to the two of you. You might have done good now, but might I recommend that you perhaps stay out of other people's business? You never know where it's going to lead.
Yes.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've been around people.
Yes,
Clearly.
It was just, just rather surprising,
My only concern is that you never know who you're going to upset.
You know what, yeah,
That
you're
makes
right.
sense.
Yeah, you're right. I think I'll just, probably keep this big, massive mouth shut a bit. Just gesturing the gigantic hippo mouth she's got.
Fiora just sort of nods sure, okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
You continue to be shown the how and why of the ship.
So I feel like Thedark has only ever been on water ships other than in the simulation, and so he's just kind of in awe at like everything on the airship. Just like this is so different from anything he's ever seen.
For the most part, the ship itself looks very similar, but there are certain tweaks. There are sort of where sailing ships have the sail just go straight up. Some of the ships have sails that come out to the sides. But with the Spelljammer helm, you don't need a specific shape. The magic can move anything. So while there are some people that make their Spelljammer ships impressive and unusual shapes, a boat is perfectly fine. A sailing vessel with a Spelljammer helm on it will work exactly the same. Where would you guys like to go next?
What was next on the list? Ooh, weaponry time.
So everybody except for you said Zekta is a Spelljammer cadet,
Yes,
and everybody else is a Corp cadet, right?
correct.
Yep. So I'm gonna look at the other four and be like, well, you guys want to go get some weapons?
Thought you'd never ask.
I don't need weapons. I have these. Brandish his fists.
Be enough to have my axe on me. But if it's not too much to ask, is there if I accompany you?
Yeah, of
Zekta?
course. Oh, Zekta, sorry.
Are you allowed to?
Don't know, but I don't want to leave you alone.
It's okay.
I'm
You've
fine with
got-
it. Fleabag walks off.
Fleabag's already gone.
He's yeeting. He's like, fuck it, it's going.
I think Fiora just starts walking off at this point too.
Like, yeah, if I can't get any further, at least let me try and get you to there and make sure nobody's, bothering us or,
Oh, I'll be fine. I appreciate it, but I'll meet you in the
Sure.
gym. I wouldn't want you to get in trouble. This place is really strict with where you can and can't go, so
No.
maybe next time.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
So I'll just follow along with Adak and Fiora and
Catch up with Gleeblax.
Blacks. I just do a little wave at Zekta.
We'll wave back with two hands. Both on one side, 2 hands.
Zekta,
Yes.
you head down. You head to this level.
Hang on, got to hide a thing. Which level? That one. Okay, yeah.
This is the Spelljammer Nexus.
Do I have the right clearance?
You do have the right clearance. It is red level
No.
clearance, and you have red level uniform.
Fancy.
You head into a exclusive training area for Spelljammer cadets. It contains a laboratory, a library of navigational and astronautical references, a chart room, and the Nexus itself, which is a large chamber containing 8 Spelljammer helms, ornate high-backed chairs mounted onto mechanical gimbals that encircle a 30-foot high orrery depicting realm space. You are greeted as you enter the Nexus by a human with blonde hair in a immaculately manicured pompadour, which is so blonde that it is almost silver. And as they turn around, their skin is very pale. They do not go outside a lot. Almost translucent skin. Their eyes shimmer like pools of quicksilver. Ah, yes. Hello. You may call me Saith.
Nice to meet you, Seth.
I shall call you dickhead when I see you.
Ah, yes. You, interesting talent you have there. You must be Zektar, one of the new cadets, yes?
Yes, that's me.
Yes, well, allow me to show you how being a Spelljammer works. Take a seat.
Tentatively sits down.
You sit into this chair, and it tilts back, and you look up and you see a small model akin to the ships you saw upstairs just sort of lurches slightly as you've taken the chair. Now you just need to concentrate on making it move as if it was a part of yourself. And you start looking at the ship, and you start concentrating on making it move, and you find that it's a strange sensation, more akin to thinking about moving a limb than it is operating the controls of a vehicle.
Okay.
It's as if the ship is a part of your body as you sit into the chair.
Intriguing.
And Seth, I'm working out pronunciations, it's fun.
Words.
Looks at you for a moment and then looks up at the ship. Tell me, what life event in your past drove you to live in this moment right now?
She's just gonna pause for a second and like... You mean... like, how I got to the planet?
Why are you
Or-
here?
Well, I'm trying to find the people who saved me. So that I can save others, if that is what you mean.
Saved you from what?
My colony is sometimes attacked by a fungus, and it spreads incredibly quickly, but I didn't succumb to it. I just found a bottle when I awoke, and footsteps. Someone was around me, but I don't know who.
You're a survivor. That is an excellent that is an excellent skill for a spelljammer to have.
I wish I knew who.
Yes, that is a mystery.
But I guess hopefully here I can maybe one day travel and find out. You know?
And I'm sure with your talents, and the ship is zipping around now as you concentrate on it, you will be a fabulous spelljammer. And I'm going to add Seth to the list of important NPCs you've met. And he does have a picture you can go and look at.
Looks fancy. It's hella fancy.
Oh no, he's hard.
Oh no. Oh no.
And he knows it.
It
That
definitely
sounds
does.
good. You need to have like kind of a spell like, oh my, look at this jolly person. You know, got really.
Meanwhile, everyone else,
Yeah.
you head down, up, across, sideways. Where are the stores? You head to this level, which is below the cadet quarters.
Which level?
This level. where you see storerooms of basic equipment and rations, and then sort of locked storerooms of more extensive armories. And you get to the very first window, and it is like a barred window at a bank with a little speaking slot. And as you approach it, a gnome-like figure in a bowler hat. Actually, I'm just going to show you the picture, because
Is it heckin' cute?
you need to see Mr. Blip to understand what I am saying in the description. This is Mr. Blip.
I know what it is. Yep, I thought so.
Oh my god, he's heckin' cute! Look at him!
I love him.
John, do you want to show the stream?
I wish I could.
Aww. Okay.
Y'all missing out.
Y'all missing out. It's a heckin' cute guy.
Oh my god, look at him.
Mr. Dude.
I love him.
In a bowler hat.
This is Mr. Blip.
Love it.
Gnome like he's an orphan though, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He's fancy.
He wears a leather apron with scores of tools, various purposes tucked into tiny leather loops. He wears a black felt bowler hat. His eyes are currently glowing green, and he has a long, smartly crafted bronze moustache.
It is a nice mustache.
Yes.
Hello, and welcome to the Academy stores. How can I help you?
So when we walked in, Thedark was just kind of like at the back again, just kind of surveying everything, and then he sees the Master Blip, and he's like, "Ooh," very intrigued, and goes up to the window.
You are a course cadet, yes?
That's right.
You have been assigned one simple or martial weapon of your choice. What weaponry would you like to use?
Thedark just kind of goes in.
You'll just I'm just gonna hang out in the back. You'll just have it all fun.
Thedark just kind of goes in and is like, "I like a bow and arrow, please."
Long or short?
Short bow.
He fetches a short bow and hands you a short bow and a pack of 20 arrows. Does anyone else require a weapon? Or any supplies?
Question out of character.
Yes.
Do we have our equipment that we started with?
Yes.
Or do we have... So we have that. So he's technically offering us a free...
Oh.
I'm assuming you
I like the
have
options.
you have the equipment that you've started with.
In that case, I thought we were getting our weapons here. In that case, yeah, you know what? I'll keep the short bow because I've got a long bow already.
Quickly having a look. I can't I think it's just simple weapons in general are considered monk weapons, aren't they?
I believe so, yes.
Martial arts. There you go.
How do we know which weapons we can choose from?
One moment.
Thank you.
I will share a link in the Discord chat.
Also, quick question above game. I've got 2 short swords, is that right?
Probably.
Okay.
I like the idea they're just different styles, so you have one that's like more
Yes.
fancy for when you feel like it.
Right.
So you can pick up...
Them for less.
He will give you a simple or martial weapon of your choice from that list that I've just sent in the Discord. They also have in the stores any of the armor or weapons on that list that you can spend your 50 gold piece requisitioned voucher on.
Oh, I don't. I have to sign in. That's why I'm not seeing what I'm seeing.
I don't really have anything that I could go for, really. It might be worth just grabbing some sort of bladed thing for anything that might need cutting, like rope or whatever. To more flavour than weapon.
A dagger?
Go for a dagger or yeah, fuck it, dagger. So, I'd like a dagger, please.
Dagger. He places the dagger. He places the dagger on the desk, which is difficult for him to say, but I can say it.
Yes. I take the dagger, and then I pat him on his bowler hat.
He straightens the bowler hat.
Laura sort of wanders up and says, "Well, one cannot have too many daggers."
Another dagger. He places another dagger on the counter.
Thank you kindly.
Anything for yourself, Gif?
I'm alright for now.
Wasted.
Thank you kindly, though.
You are welcome, Lady Delilah, Catherine, Beatrice, Elizabeth, Beth, Amethyst, May, Cassandra.
For a while.
It's fine, you don't have to say the whole thing, my darling.
Lady Delilah.
Just Lady Delilah, that's all.
Another quick question above game, sorry to keep interrupting,
Yes.
but do you update our weapons, or do we update our weapons?
I'll update your weapons, because that'll be easier.
Okay. Okay.
Manage your bench. I know.
I'll show you how to do it between streams.
Makes sense.
And then I believe your last location on the list at the moment is the gymnasium.
Not the gymnasium.
The Gaim. You head to the Gaim.
Not the Gaim.
Which is this level.
What level?
Over here, this is the Gym.
There's too many things open. This one.
Oh dear.
How do we click so it makes the
If you click and hold.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Okay, I am going to quickly pop your characters.
Skulls.
Just pop your characters' skulls, yeah.
Joke's on you, I don't have a skull!
Damn it! My plans! I'm going to pop you on the map. Actually, I'm just going to pop you in the gym.
The heckin' gym.
John, are there many other Threekreen in the academy at the moment, other than staff?
You've not seen any yet.
Cool, okay.
It doesn't look like they are a common race in the academy, no.
Cool.
You are shown to the gym, which features a magically powered arena that can be reconfigured for a variety of training exercises, and at the moment, it is set up as a assault course. Assault course, or obstacle course. And so, to run the obstacle course, I'm going to ask you to roll initiatives, please.
Ooh,
Oh,
boy.
Initiative.
Yes, please.
Initiative.
13. Okay, Eloise with your dirty 20.
Get on my level, scrub.
Very nice.
If any of you have... Well, as I can see that several of you are still damaged from the simulation, please hit the long rest button and recover all of your health.
Yeah.
Done and done.
Yarp.
Look at that long name.
Just gets off the page.
Okay, and then... Yeah, let's have some battle music for this.
I like battle music.
It's not really a fight because there's no opponent. There's an obstacle course, but
We're
sure.
Fighting with gravity.
Yeah.
Fighting gravity.
Fiora. You are the first on the obstacle course. And the first step of the obstacle course is a straight dash while you're being targeted by loud explosions.
Oh, wow.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
So on your
If I know how
character
to do
sheet,
this.
if you go to Attributes and click on the word Constitution,
Yep.
it will ask if you want to make a saving throw or an ability check. Make a saving throw for me, please.
I'll take that.
You charge forward, and explosions around you, and you just dash through them. And you are fine. You make it to the second obstacle. Thaydark. You set off. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oof. It's a 7.
You start running, and there is a loud... and it's enough to just cause you to stop for a second and just hold your ears. And you stay put.
Oh no.
Gleeblex.
What's up, bitch?
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Same throw. Normal. I just slid onto the thing. Like,
That rolled past a 20 on mine, and I was like, whoa.
You charge forward, and there's around you. But you manage to push through the explosions.
woo!
And you are at the second obstacle. Zektar.
No.
Without problem. You charge through these explosions. And you make it to the second obstacle.
Fancy.
Lady Delilah Catherine Beatrice, blah 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. It's Constitution saving.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Normal. 18.
Again, without a problem.
For sake. Thaydark just kind of stands there as he like watches these people zoom past him. He's just like, "Oh my god, how?"
Like,
It's not a forest, damn it.
it's like one of the, it's like
Ah.
one of the scenes in Saving Private. It's like one of the scenes in Saving Private Ryan where it like, just like goes all quiet and all of us charging past. There's just explosions going off.
Fiora, you have made it to the second obstacle. You are stood on the edge of a levitating platform, and there is a rope, and you see another levitating platform slightly further ahead. Underneath the levitating platforms is a pool of electrified water.
Oh, heck.
Could you make me an athletics or an acrobatics check? Your choice.
Ooh. Let's do an acrobatics. Cheeky acrobatics.
Oh wow.
Cheeky acrobatics, you say?
Actually, there isn't a rope. I lied. There isn't a rope yet. That's the next obstacle. But you just run forward. You leap into the air. You do 3 somersaults as you land on the other platform, perfectly gymnast pose at the edge of the platform, and then just charge forward to the next obstacle.
Which we suspect has something to do with rope.
Which may have something to do with rope. Thadark, could you make me a Constitution saving throw again, please?
You got it.
No, we
Oh my
can't.
fucking god. Oh, I'm gonna have to make some new dice. These ones are going. These ones are going in timeout.
These aren't good. You just the explosions keep happening, and they just flashing, and the sounds just you can't move past them at the moment.
Let me
Gleeblex.
go get my real dice. Exactly.
Could you make me an athletics or an acrobatics check, please?
This is just leaping over floating platform.
Yes.
Aaron, I'm gonna attempt an acrobatic. Whoa, that was nearly a third.
Oh.
Oh, that would have been bad. But without a problem, you just sort of one leg extends as you leap through the air, and the other slightly extends as you land, and you sort of soften your landing in with it, and no problem, you leap across the platforms. Zektar.
I'm going to attempt an acrobatics. I'll take it.
You charge forward towards the edge. You leap into the air. You acrobatically acrobat.
I think, yeah, she kind of runs across, and then as she lands quite gracefully, she sort of ends up with all four hands on the floor to kind of really stop herself where
Like-
she...
Four-armed superhero pose.
Yeah.
Try that one again.
So for stream, John can words well.
Lady Delilah.
So, as acrobatics.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Oh, I do have an advantage in athletics.
You... Do you have...
If they got range.
Yeah, it's only advantage if you're raging, I believe.
But it said on my character sheet. That's what I had on my character sheet. It said I was neat. Rude. Yeah, there was an A on the athletics. Rude. So, do you want me to re-roll that again, or just as it is?
1 second, let me just double check, because it should only be when raging.
If it's on, if it's on beyond, it does tend to just put advantage.
Yeah.
Regardless, it just like letting you know that there's a situation where you'll have.
Rude.
If I've got a check mark next to something, does that mean I'm proficient in that?
Yes, you are.
Something.
You are trained
Okay.
at that thing, and your proficiency bonus will be added to it.
Okay, cool.
Aww.
Oh no, you do have advantage at it because of your hippo build.
Oh right, oh yeah,
Because you are
Nice.
a skiff.
because you're a hippo.
So, not a problem. You rush forward. You leap. The platform slightly shudders at the edge as you just push your mighty hippo legs off of it. You soar through the air, not very gracefully, because you've just sort of... You've muscled your way through this one. And you just slam into the platform on the other side. Not a problem. You are across, and you are at the third obstacle. Fiora. You're at the third obstacle. There are swinging, spinning wheels of maces and a rope that you need to swing through the spinning wheels of maces on.
Wow.
Please make me a dexterity saving throw.
New.
You swing from the rope gracefully and land on whatever it is that you need to land on, past the maces without taking any damage.
Fiora's OP at the moment.
Yeah.
Thaydark.
Alright, we're gonna give Foundry's dice one more shot before
Okay.
I start rolling IRL.
See?
That's better.
You just
Okay.
This
Nice.
this
Third
time,
time's the charm.
you sort of shut your senses off. Fades into the distance. As you just concentrate, you charge forward and you reach before the others have left it. You see them across this, across the floating platform. And there's just this pool of water separating you from the rest of your friends. Gleeblex.
Go that far.
People you know.
People. Beings.
Dexterity saving throw, please, Gleeblex.
Dexterity. Saving throw. Normal.
Without challenge, you swing from the rope, and as you swing from the rope, you just like move your form around the maces and land next to Fiora in front of the final challenge of the obstacle course.
Is Thaydark able to see Gleeblax just kind of like coming apart and going back together as the maces swing through him?
Oh, they don't swing through him. He shifts around them.
Oh, he shifts around. Okay, never mind.
He. Zektar, a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw.
Again, not a problem. You swing on the rope. You swing past the maces. Lady Delilah,
Okay.
dexterity saving throw, please.
I've got no bonuses in this one, so this one is just normal. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh, poor Delilah. Poor
You
Lady
s-
Delilah.
You grab the rope that has been swung back by your Thrakreen comrade. You leap from the edge. The rope strains to take the hippo weight. You swing, and a mace boom, clonks you as you go past, and it knocks you back, and you end up back on the starting platform, and you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh
Bad luck.
no. Yeah.
We're all sat on other platforms going, oh.
I can't like comment
Yeah.
a moment.
Glee Black.
All together,
Thaydark's
it's
just
like,
Glee Black points and laughs.
Thaydark's just back on the platform previous and goes, ooh.
you can do it. I believe in you.
Fiora, you are in front of the final obstacle, a slippery pole with a gong at the top that you need to ring. Make me an athletics check.
Ooh. Bad.
You start to climb the pole, and you get about halfway up it before your muscle strength just doesn't quite have enough, and you just come sliding down and slam into the ground, and you take 2 points of damage for hitting the ground.
I need to do that.
Thaydark, you are at the second obstacle. Please roll me an athletic or an acrobatics check.
Okay, let's see. Let's go with athletics. Nice.
Nice.
Still,
Getting his second wind.
still slightly wincing as you saw the mace take out Lady Delilah like that. You charge forward and you leap across the floating platform from one to the next over this pool of electrified water, and you land at the platform that Lady Delilah is on, and you sort of help her up to her feet. Gleeblax,
Blah.
can you make me an athletics check?
Normal. Oh no. Climbing?
That
Probably not.
you start climbing, hand over hand, foot over foot, extrusion over extrusion, and you reach the top, and you ring, gong! You have completed the obstacle course. Take a point of inspiration.
Fuck yes! I am your god now!
I am your god now. You're like, oh shit.
Zektar, you look up at Gleeblax proclaiming his apotheosis. Roll me an athletics check.
Athletics, normal. No.
Oh dear.
You start to pull yourself up the slippery pole, and slowly you realise you're not moving at all. And you just, like,
I'm
slowly...
actually still stood both feet on the bottom, just like.
You,
Oh dear.
Dora's just like, hi, you can let go.
Lady Delilah, could you please make me a dexterity saving throw?
I shall. Saving throw. Come on.
This time you charge forward, you leap, you grab hold of the rope, you swing, the mace, it's coming at you, and this time you just swing your body weight around and start turning, and it just swings past you, and you land on the other side, unscathed this time.
Thedar kind of, like, in a moment, he kind of lets his guard down and is just like, yeah! Go, Lady D! He gets excited.
Alrighty.
Fiora. Please.
That's a bit more like it.
You climb, and it's difficult, it's hard going, and you feel yourself starting to slip every so often. You just push through, and you reach the top, and you ring the gong. And you can have a point of inspiration as well.
Yay!
Thedark. Lady Delilah swings the rope back to you. Could you please make me a dexterity saving throw? And without problem, you swing through the wheel of maces and land at the foot of the slippery pole. Zektar.
Hello.
That is a good question.
What was that?
How does one add inspiration? Oh, underneath the death saves, there is just a little tick box for
Oh,
inspiration.
yes. There it is.
So it was athletics you wanted, right?
It is an athletics check, please, yes.
I did it on Beyond.
That was so nearly a 1 on my screen.
It was very close. Once again, you start to climb up the pole, and then you slowly slip back down to the bottom. Lady Delilah, could you make me an athletics check, please?
I can do it as an advantage still.
You can, because you're a hippo.
Give me that nozzle. Yeah.
Thank God you had advantage on that.
Yeah.
You climb the pole. You reach the top. You ring the gong. It rings loud and proud, and you can have a point. You can have a point of inspiration as well.
What was it again?
Underneath your death saves.
My death save.
Thedark, could you make me an athletics check, please?
Hold on. Athletics check. That's just a normal dice roll, right?
Yes.
Like just from athletics. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You start to climb the pole, and then you slip slowly back down again.
Zektar and Thedark decide they're going to
Looks. He slides back down, looks over at Zekta, and is like, "Hey,
Zektar, could you make me an athletics check, please?
There you go.
There we go.
Bolstered,
Fuck this.
bolstered by your repeated climbing, you just hand over hand over hand over hand, over hand over hand.
Up until this point, she'd been trying to just use her hands, and she's actually now got her feet involved as well. She's like, oh, yeah, this is how I'm doing it.
You reach the top, and one of your hands, up to you which one, rings the gong, and you can have a point of inspiration. And I'm going to get rid of the turn tracker, because we're now just waiting on Thadark.
Yee!
Come on, you've got this. Come on.
Thadark, roll me...
I don't believe you in the slightest.
You start climbing, and you slip back down again. Another check, please.
This is the rest of the
Oh my
stream.
fucking god.
Roll your own dice.
This time you start to get up to the top, and then you just slam into the ground, and you take 2 points of damage.
Okay. Alright, yep. Let's see. Athletics is...
+4.
+4. That was a 9.
That's enough. Oh, in total, 9.
Yeah, 9 in total, yeah.
Damn. I thought you meant you rolled a 9. Again!
That's a 1.
Take 2...
A natural 1.
Take 2 more points of damage as you slam into the ground.
God.
Can I just say out of character that I've had time to butter and Marmite 2 more pieces of toast while
Well, I guess.
Another 9. Let's go back to Foundries.
Well, I guess this is our life now.
Okay, 12?
12
enough?
will do it! 12 is exactly
Oh my
what you
God.
needed.
Hey.
You
Thank
climb,
you.
you ring the gong, you can get the point of inspiration.
Oh my god. Okay.
And breathe.
And, like, after I ring the gong, I go back down and I'm like, I am so sorry, you guys.
I'm
You
fine.
should be. That was a really embarrassing display.
Oh god.
Yeah, boy.
The gym, Yes?
Can I use magic in here?
Yes.
Can I do a cure wounds?
You can.
Yay!
Thanks.
Well, I can attempt anyway. Let's see. Yes. What are those? One of those. There you go.
Thanks.
Uh,
Thadark's kind of embarrassed that he needed heal wounds after an obstacle course, so he just kind of slinks off a little
know what?
bit.
She won't have
Very
actually she won't have actually said anything. She'll have just patted you on the back.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
after that, and then Delilah then like pats Theda on the back, but it's accidentally so brutal that she actually smacks him on the fucking platform. And then dunk.
Take a further 9 points.
It just happens.
the instructor at the gym tells you that if you've completed everything on your task list, Bosun Tarto is looking for you.
Where might we find her?
Administration.
Up we go.
Oh,
Yee. Or
Which is
wherever
this level.
that is. Okay, yeah.
Which
Oh,
is
down we go.
squidging along, singing a song.
Can't I move?
Fiora's just locked in place, stunned
Help.
at how well she did.
Help. Thank you.
I don't know why you can't move. I can move you.
It moved me and then told me that I lacked permission for something.
Yeah,
But I'd
it's,
already moved myself.
I guess
so-
Thadark could move because it was his turn.
it's been doing something like that recently.
Naughty Foundry, naughty.
Tarto informs you that there is one last task that you need to perform before you can be dismissed for lunch.
Wasn't on the list.
A spelljamming trader has delivered a fresh shipment of supplies to the Academy, including a crate addressed to the head of the Academy, Mert the Merciless, also known as the Old Wolf. Tarto hands each of you a gold security helmet.
Ooh, shiny.
And orders you to deliver the crate to Mert's room in the bridge quarters. The Old Wolf was up late last night entertaining visiting dignitaries from the Rock of Brawl, and is feeling more than a little worse for wear. As such, keep the noise to a respectful level, please.
Thedar just kind of shoots Gleeblax a side eye, like.
Of
Yes,
course,
please.
I'm always subtle.
He just kind of Thedar just kind of shakes his head and puts his rubs his forehead a little bit.
You have two directives in this. Avoid damaging or tampering with the crate in any way, and obey Mert's orders to the letter.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you guys ready to meet the head honcho here?
Yes.
Finally.
Break, ignore orders, okay.
Thedar just kind of thinks to himself, "We're gonna die here."
Bosun Tarto points you to a wooden shipping crate that is about 2 feet long to a side and bears a large label that reads, "For Mert." It weighs roughly 100 pounds.
£100.
Which should be fairly simple for Lady Delilah to carry.
Shall do that.
Who else is feeling strong in our group?
I'm pretty strong. Pretty strong.
I've got a 15 in strength.
I
Yeah,
got a
same.
17 in strength.
I'm 8, so no.
No.
That's a no on that one.
Human.
So maybe one of you two offer a hand, Clappy or Sean.
Oh, no,
I mean,
it's absolutely fine. I got this.
technically speaking, we could all offer a hand. It's just to be because
Yeah,
I
this is true.
I technically don't have to be on either side of the crate to help. I can-
Has so
I can
many.
take- I can technically be under the crate and help.
Sure, Delilah can hold this, right? Just normally.
It's just the
I'm
fact we've got to...
I'm just concerned that they've gotten 4 people to deliver one crate that one person could hold. I wouldn't just mind betting to say, oh yeah, and by the way, we've oiled the corridor.
Oh, dear.
It is awkwardly sized for you to carry, so it would help you to have others carrying it. They don't.
Black, why don't you? Oh, sorry.
They don't necessarily need to take much of the weight, but to sort of balance the load more.
guide you around corners. The old to me to you.
Yeah, pivot, open doors.
Me, you, me.
Me, you.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
You
Make
make
how solid is that goo of yours?
Backhands him.
it's
Sorry,
pretty
still
solid.
Sorry.
You make your way up to the almost very top of the tower. And you make your way down the long corridor to the opulent bedroom of Mert, where you find the door slightly ajar, and you can hear loud snoring coming from inside.
Gator just kind of knocks on the door.
Is the door open, you said?
The door Sorry, did Thaydark knock on the door?
Yeah, just kind of like a little tap to announce our presence.
It just creaks open.
Oh, that was louder than I wanted it to be.
And now you can see into Mert's quarters. They are sumptuously decorated with velvet curtains, gold fittings, oak panels. There is a cauldron-sized fishbowl standing against one wall, filled with squirming octopus. On the opposite wall, a table bears a topographic map of the Sword Coast. Nearer the door, you can see a walk-in wardrobe, partly open with a gold light spilling out from within. And on a 4-poster double bed, sprawled out over a giant leathery blanket, you see the old wolf himself.
That sounds horrible, a leathery blanket.
Snoring loudly.
If we were to try and speak to him in a normal tone, I don't think he'll hear us. So, Green Blacks,
What?
would you kindly wake our friend here? Please.
This can know me very well.
Baydark's like in the back of the room at this point, just like
Mr. Murder,
far away from
you have a
him.
package for you.
Do you go into the room, or do you just shout that from the door?
Yeah, literally stepping in.
Delivery!
Okay. On stepping in, Gleeblacks.
You step on a landmine. Roll a death day.
Yeah, you step on a landmine and you're spread everywhere.
Do
Um,
that scene from Terminator 2 where I just slowly reform.
And he's like, ow.
It's like rude.
It stings.
On stepping in, you see, as I said, there is a large walk-in wardrobe with gold lights spilling out from the slightly open door. On the other side of the room, there is a topographical map of the Sword Coast, and you can now see, getting closer to it, that there are tiny figurines that are animated on the surface, playing out a battle between giants and dragons. And now getting closer to it, you can see why the bed looks leathery. It pulsates slightly under the weight of Mert as he snores, and you can see that it is filled with water.
Oh. Waterbed.
Fancy.
Waterbed.
Comfortable, those waterbeds.
And so, sorry, what did you yell at him?
Just say, Mert, sir, we have a delivery for you.
He stops snoring. Arr! By Ilmater's buttock, my head is exploding. If you've got to drop that thing off, just put it on the rug there, open it as quietly as you can, and let me die in peace.
Sounds like an invitation. But don't do it exactly.
He
Put it on the rug and open it quietly.
he gets up.
That's what thing will do.
Keyword quietly.
He gets up, holding his head, and just sort of goes over to a waste basket near the bed, and just very loudly. I don't remember reading that. Oh.
Lila will carefully place the packaging on the rug. But at the same time, she's like slumps.
He then just sort of slumps back into the bed and just... I don't remember reading that.
And then she proceeds to try and open it. You said you want it opened, right?
Yes, quietly, please.
But the thing is, by the time she's actually opened it, it's actually a very loud noise.
As you open the crate's lid, there is a cacophony of high-pitched squeals that emanate from within. Grotesque
Oh, no.
creatures scuttle
God.
into the light. Ugly cat-sized monsters with hairy spider-like bodies and eel-like heads. Seeing this, Mert yelps in shock, tumbles from his bed and lands heavily on the ground, dragging his bedclothes with him. And we're going to go over to the map of Mert's quarters.
What is that?
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, these things. Horrible.
Wow.
They're like miniature dragons, but not miniature dragons.
Yes.
Oh, heckin' no. That's a dragon over here, guys. This is a dragon over here. Look how small and cute that is.
That's not a dragon. This is a dragon.
You call that a knife? This is a knife.
This is a knife. Oh, I like the lighting in here, wherever that is.
That's a spoon.
I feel like we're gonna have to
Played
fight
knifey
things.
spoony before.
I want this bedroom. I want this house. I want this bedroom. Whatever this is. Playing with the ball. Get that ball, Meryl. Get the ball. You wanna beat the snake?
Let me just roll that. Because I realise he should be on this map.
Since these are kind of, creatures, has Thedark ever seen these before? Or are these completely new creatures?
Roll me a nature check.
Man, I tried to roll this as well.
You may attempt to roll this.
Oh yeah, that's a 24.
That is yes, Pappy.
You can attempt. If any of you think you may have seen these things.
She is here again. Absolutely adorable.
Lady Delilah and Thedark, you have heard of these things.
The heck are they then? The heck?
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Nice.
I saw your 20 and went, hey, wait.
I want one.
I raise you a.
Mine.
Fiora and Zektar, you definitely knows what these things are. They are Neogi hatchlings. I'm going to have to look up some information about them now, aren't I?
Yep.
Yes. Got it. I'm
I
sorry,
had a
but you
cousin
got it.
that kept these as pets.
They are a race of spider-like creatures. When adult, they are a xenophobic slaver and plunderer race. Small, eight-legged creatures. Adults, when they're adult, they're no bigger than a child. They have a head with reflective eyes, sat upon a long eel-like neck, with their hairy, flattened abdomen. They're sometimes described as akin to a cross between a wolf spider and an eel.
That's
Oh, no.
That's not a nice visual.
No.
And
Thedark just says, I've seen these before. Oh my god.
They're rather disgusting. Oh, dear.
Frightful things.
And at this point, I'm going to say, please, could you roll me initiative again?
Let's
Yee.
go.
Initiative.
I think smaller than Delilah, by the way.
Oh, I mean, these are smaller than all of you. They're like cat-sized.
I have an idea, but I don't
Where's
think anyone can
initiative
have this.
again? Sorry.
It's on the far right.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Got it.
And let's get the combat. Actually, let's go for epic combat.
Yee.
'Cause we don't get to use that one much.
Big room. I feel like I could nap in this chest.
Gleeblacks.
Sup, bitches?
What would you like to do?
What would you like to heckin' do?
Well, I'm going to I'm going to charge. Not quite that way. Hold on. I should about do it.
Okay.
So I avoid the other one.
Yep. Yeah, you can get there.
I want to try and get between Mert and.
Okay.
There. Not that I can hold my own, but yeah, I'm going to run it, and then I'm going to proceed to try to smack this one with my quarterstaff. Normal. 9.
That just misses, I'm afraid.
I don't have to hit to do my second.
No.
Oh,
You just have to attack.
bonus action. Attack. Normal. Even worse. Technically better.
Still just misses.
Damn it.
Even slightly less of a miss, but still enough of a miss.
But yeah, anyway.
Uh,
I get there.
Fiora. If you are measuring with the ruler, you need to hit space to make your character move along it.
Is anyone?
You're also muted if that helps, Eloise.
Is there like?
Sorry.
That's definitely a habit of mine as well.
You swing the rapier and it just misses the creature.
Oops.
Would you like to take a bonus action to swing your short sword?
Yes, please. More like it.
That one hits.
Just to randomly say, everybody, my mum says hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Teddy's mom.
You swing the short sword and it is enough to take out this Nyogi.
Yay.
Meanwhile, on his turn, you hear Mert pulling himself out of the bed covers that he's rolled onto the ground with and just kind of... Get up! I'll be right with you! This Nyogi is going to go to here. Scuttering along the ground, it charges towards Fiora. Actually, I can turn this off of private rolling.
Ooh.
Does a 10 hit your armor class?
No, it does not.
Thaydark.
Okay, so Thaydark is what do I want to do? Yeah, we're just gonna kind of come over towards this way a little bit, and then
Ooh, sorry.
gonna just kind of. I don't have my short bow in my inventory just
Oh,
yet.
right, yep, that's...
I don't think a longbow is necessary in this tiny little room.
That is fair. Let me give you a short bow.
A bow that is short.
Let me do it on D&D Beyond, because apparently that's going to be quicker.
No worries.
Please hold.
Your call is very important to us. It will be answered in the order that it was received.
Currently 27th in the queue.
We appreciate your patience.
You are now 47th in the queue.
We have a lot of people calling today.
That should give you a clue on the quality of our service.
So yeah, you have a short bow now. It is +6 to attack, and a 1d6 +4 damage if it hits.
Ooh, I don't see it.
Yeah.
1 second.
+6 to attack. I can just roll my IRL dice. It's no problem. Oh. There we go. Now I see it. All right, here we go.
Sorry for the coffin, by the way, guys. It's been really annoying me.
You should be. We're deeply shocked. Old.
You'd be heckin' shocked.
Yep, I'm just gonna roll my IRL because it's not letting me.
It's in the chat. You need to press the buttons in the chat.
Oh, I wasn't. Sorry.
Little stuff.
I was waiting for the pop up.
All
right,
he's
so,
just throwing
yeah.
short bows
He's
at them.
Oh my god. Okay.
You fire the short bow, and it just chink off the ground. Gets caught up in the bearskin rug.
Sorry, Mert. Still getting my bearings after that ship ride.
This Nyogi rushes forward towards Lady Delilah. Launches its teeth at you. That is a 10 to hit your armor class.
Does not hit me.
Lady D, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna, like, since she hasn't got, like, her axe out, I'm gonna say she's trying to swipe it away. I think because she does have unarmed strike. So she's just gonna slap it away, like, slap.
Okay.
Because she hasn't raged yet, she's like, it kind of just caught her off guard, so she doesn't rage yet until probably the next time. So it's normal for her.
That'll hit.
She's like, it's just a 4.
It takes the damage. It's looking quite hurt.
Okay. Let's see. Nope. In that case, I'll probably. No, I'm gonna leave as it is.
No, that's it.
Yep, that's
Don't
it.
want to rage as a bonus action.
I think she's probably like kind of. I'm gonna rage. So she's like, oh, this. Sorry. Ooh. So she's like, there's like.
Okay.
Rage.
She fully expected it to just be flattened into the bear rug, so she's really shocked and pissed off when it's still
Oh god,
up.
it's still there.
Fiora, another one bites at you.
Horrible things.
That is a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit.
That is 4 points of damage. And could you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Okay. I'm still at 6 hit points from the training. Constitution saving throw.
You are also poisoned.
Ah! So what was that? It was 4 points of damage, was it?
Yes.
Okay.
I
am on 2 hit points right now. Rip.
Zektar.
Well, I know what I've got to go and do. Excuse me, am I allowed to move?
Just spacebar again.
You appear to be targeting yourself at the moment.
Yeah. There we go. That's the one. That one. Hello. Go here, and I'm gonna do a only other one that I've got. Cure wounds. Hit healing. Normal. Why is my hand so itchy? There you go.
So, Fiora, you get 8 points of healing.
Hooray! But I'm still poisoned.
You are still poisoned.
Back to max, at least.
It'll buy you time at least.
Yes. How many points of damage is the poison giving me every turn?
It doesn't give you damage. You are just woozy, and it gives you disadvantage on attack rolls.
Ah, crud. Okay, understood.
Uh,
Thank you, Zekta.
Gleeblax.
No.
20 to hit.
No. Yeah.
I was about to say, what's your
No.
armor class?
That is 4 points of damage. Unless you... Do you have anything for poison for being an ooze?
I believe I do, actually. I have advantage against being poisoned.
Okay, roll me a constitution saving throw with advantage.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
Human!
Oh man!
Oh,
man.
Oh man!
Constitution save, did you say?
Yes, with advantage, because you are resistant to poison.
Apparently 3.
Oh, wow.
Oh dear.
Despite being stronger against it, you are still poisoned.
One plasmoid get poisoned.
Thaydark, a scuttling bug comes up to you, bites you for... No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No.
I see it coming for my foot, and I just kind of raise my foot up.
Gleeblex. Another 20.
Damn.
That is 6 points of damage.
I just realised I didn't actually apply the damage last time. It was 6 last time.
It was... no, it was 4 last time.
And 6 this time.
6 this time.
So I'm down.
Oh no.
And this one is going to go over to Zekta.
I mean, it could not.
That is a 22 to hit.
I'm dead. Oh no.
To
I got
hit?
22 to hit, yeah.
To hit?
Oh yeah, it's gonna hit.
Yeah, that's
I was expecting that to do
Oh.
the same thing again, because that's already happened.
7 points of damage.
Yeah, I have very few now.
Can you make me a constitution saving throw, please?
I should be able to go. Saving throw, normal. 13, which goes up to 16.
You are fine.
Yay!
You feel the pulse of poison, and it doesn't take you.
Zect has survived worse than that.
I have.
Gleeblex.
Death save.
Death save, please.
No.
Oh dear.
Yep. One failure.
Oh, stop it.
Fiora.
Quick question.
Yes.
What options do we have to help with stopping the death saves?
You can make a medicine check
Just heal me.
or magical healing, but
I've got none left.
yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. I'm going to swipe again at swipe at the one that bit me
Okay.
with my rapier.
You are at disadvantage, so roll again.
Oh, sorry. Yes, sorry.
If you just roll again at normal, it will take the lowest of the two.
Okay. Attack.
There you go.
Take
You
the
were
first.
you were really motivated to hit.
Yeah, I was angry by that bite.
Roll me damage.
Damage.
Nice.
Eat shit.
Would you like to make the bonus action attack with the
I
short
shall
sword?
Indeed. I shall
Again,
roll
at
it.
disadvantage.
Yep. I keep closing my character sheet. Need to stop doing that. Alright. Short sword. Engage. Attack. Disadvantage.
That one just misses.
Ah.
On his turn, Mert, having dislodged the bedclothes, the bed covers that he was wrapped up in, hops over, putting on his trousers as he hops towards Gleeblax, and then picks him up, and just takes a dash action and throws Gleeblax into the wardrobe.
Okay.
Is something to behold during like a pilot coup.
It's a weird look.
I imagine he's just kind of like fumbling and juggling. Like, don't drop any, don't drop any.
He's kind
Got a
of
bucket.
like he's carrying him, and like Gleeblax is melting, and like the uniform is being left behind, and he just like throws enough of Gleeblax in that the rest is pulled in afterwards. Thedark.
So Thedark is just gonna do an unarmed strike against this one that tried to bite him. He like kind of picked his foot up, and now he's gonna bring it down on top of him.
Okay.
Stomp.
God dang it!
It sees your foot going up, and it dodges out of the way as it comes back down again. Tanny does a 14 hit your armor class.
Also, who's Danny? I'm Lady Delilah.
Who's Danny?
Uh,
Danny of which you speak.
oh,
They sound
shit.
lovely.
That is 10 points, but some of that is halved. So you take 7 points of damage.
7 points, yeah.
And then it is your turn.
What's 7 minus... No, what's 12 minus 7, guys?
5.
5.
Oh dear. She's not looking well. Alright, she's going to attempt to smack this guy with the axe she's got. So, smack. Smack!
That just misses. The dice are really not being friends right now.
Just
No.
like, it just cuts a massive.
We could have just
bear rug.
stopped it at 10 o'clock! John! It's getting late!
Oh my gosh.
I know it's getting late, but there is a point that I'm trying to get to.
I've just noticed the time.
Yeah, and that is the
That's
point
gone
of
so
killing us!
quickly.
Does an 18 hit you, Fiora?
Yes, it does.
That is 5 points of 5 points of damage as the Nyogi strikes into you.
Ooh, okay.
Zektar.
Well, I was going to make a break over there, but if I get hit, I'm gonna die. So I need to hit this one in front of me. With a hand axe, hopefully. Normal.
That will hit.
Yay!
Yay.
Come on.
Nice. Nice,
Nice.
Hector.
And then I've got 30 feet. Do I make a break over there? Are they gonna follow me? I've got to try.
Okay.
Zelda. My kitty kitty.
Always Zelda there.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Zelda.
Thaydark. One of them bites
Yes.
at you. It is a 9 to hit.
It's a miss.
Zektar. (19 to hit).
Yeah.
Five points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. You just drop to the ground unconscious. Gleeblax.
Hello.
At the start of your turn, the closet issues you forth in a... let me double check the exact description. The closet issues you forth with fresh makeup and perfume, coiffured top of head, and fully pressed uniform. And you have your full hit points back again.
What?
Excellent. Love that.
I could use a wardrobe like that.
So that's at the start of my turn.
That's at the start of your turn.
Then I burst out of the wardrobe in full dress uniform and a wig. Go, I'm confused, and I
I don't know what just happened.
Should have run over here. Need to quickly check something.
Badark just sees this long-haired blob run by and he's really confused.
I feel as much as he really wants to beat the shit out of them.
I've not had a save yet. I've got time. Kill it.
So I'm going to attempt to kill it. But there's a voice in the back of my mind.
Otherwise, I'm
Funny
ready
that.
to get back up and just keel over again.
So I'm going to smack the shit out of it with my quarterstaff. Yeah, attempt to. Probably not.
That will hit.
Boom!
Nice.
Boom!
Go.
I just charge up, leap over Sector's body, and just smack it down. And that's all I can do. I think pretty much used pretty much all of my movement to get there.
You used 20 feet to get
like
there.
5 feet. I used only 20 to get there. In that case, I'm going to. I'm probably not going to use all my movement, but I will move to there just
Okay.
to get between Sectar's body and them lot.
Fiora.
Rapier time. I am going to reach over and slash at this one. That's
At
just
disadvantage still.
Disadvantage, thank you. Okay, attack.
Gosh, dang it!
That
Yeah.
just misses.
Damn it. That's not good. I might use this opportunity to back away since I am very...
If you back
Oh,
away,
no, I
it will get an
can't. Oh, no, I
attack.
can't.
You can make
Okay.
a short
Okay,
sword
I'm
attack.
I'm going to have to do a short sword then, I can't back away.
Short sword. Kill it.
You got
Kill
this.
it dead. Hey,
Yay!
kill it dead.
That'll hit.
Yay. Damage.
Omelette du fromage.
Damn it.
It is very damaged,
But not damaged enough.
but not damaged enough. Mert, moves over to Zektar, fastening his belt, picks up Zektar,
Oh God.
Just so weird.
and throws Zektar into the wardrobe.
Yeet.
Get ready,
Bye,
Zektar. You're getting a makeover.
And then he runs up to a Nyogi, and as he gets there, his belt undoes and his breeches slip to the floor.
Oh dear.
Interesting.
Actually, he is going to get to here. Thaydark.
Yee. Thaydark is going to see what Gleeblex did with his quarterstaff and is going to be like, "Oh yeah, I've got one of those," and attempt to.
Starship Trooper just raided.
Hey.
With 15 people just came in. Hello!
Hey.
There's 15 whole people.
Welcome in,
People are gonna
Star
watch me
people.
biff my dice roll.
You have advantage on this
Again.
attack.
Let's go.
Oh, I have advantage.
Because Mert, while he has his trousers down, is causing a threat to the Nyogi, so it is splitting its attention.
Excellent.
Fucking great time, guys.
So that
So it'll be a
hits.
21 to hit.
Roll me some damage.
Alright, normal. 4.
You crack it, and it's very injured.
I just kind of look up at Gleeblax and like, how did you do that?
Ash 0000. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the final boss fight party. Take up your sword and let's take this final boss fight on together.
Find out we don't even have swords. We have to go and buy our own.
Tanny, Lady Delilah.
Delilah
A 13 to hit you.
hits.
You take 4 points of damage,
Oh no.
halved to 3 points of damage.
Oh boy. It's not looking great, guys. She's not looking great at all.
And then it is your turn.
I'm gonna smack this thing with the fucking red axe. Smack it. Smack. Ah! That wasn't even a roll.
That will hit.
It just skidded
It just kind of
across
split across the table.
Yeah, literally. Damage, normal. Plus, I'm assuming I get the +3 already.
Nice.
It's dead. It doesn't matter.
It's well dead.
Fiora.
I haven't moved. I'm gonna move.
Oh, you're going to move.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide behind. I can't freaking. It doesn't let me do.
There
this
you go.
again. Just gonna go behind Thaydark. Just protect me a little bit. I'm not doing great. Despite that, I'm taller than him.
Fiora.
You're going. You're hiding behind the ranged combatant.
She doesn't know any better.
I've got melee weapons as well.
You're mainly ranged.
Mainly ranged, yeah.
My ranged.
Zektar, at the top of your turn, you are issued forth from the wardrobe. Full dress uniform. Wig attached to your head. Makeup. Perfume. Fully revitalized.
Does the uniform fit?
Yes.
Huzzah! I have a uniform that fits properly now.
Are each of the mushrooms made up as well?
Yes.
Like little lipstick, like little
Miniature
drawn-on
wigs.
lipstick, and little wig.
What would you like to do on your turn?
What kind of distance? I can get a fair distance on my crossbow, right?
Yeah, I would have thought you
Yeah,
could
like
shoot anything in
one
here.
Distance. In which case, I am going to go for this one.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
That one, attack, normal. Maybe not.
No, that just misses.
Son of a bitch.
This one is going to go for Gleeblix.
Bring it on, you little shit!
14.
No!
This one is going to attack Mert.
Oof.
Bert's a hardy fella. He can take it.
And he's dead.
Gleeblix.
I'm going to... doing this. This motherfucker's come up and fucking stepped up to me, so... I'm gonna fucking crack the shit out of him. I fucking... Oh, that nearly rolled onto a 19 on my
That
screen.
nearly went onto a 19 on mine as well.
So, missed on that one. Bruce's bonus unarmed.
That's the 19.
Yeet.
Roll me the damage.
Oh, 5.
Ooh.
The dice is just... Fiora.
Woohoo! She'll try again to slice with the rapier at this bad boy. I'm still disadvantaged.
That'll hit.
Yay!
Nice.
Oh.
Oof.
Hopefully win up.
That is enough.
Yay!
He took a hefty amount of damage at first.
Well, I guess I'm feeling confident, so I can run up to this one and give it a. Can I still give it a slash with the
Yeah.
sword? Thank you.
And
And that'll be at normal.
that'll be at normal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
you get a normal hit as well.
Because Gleeblix is also
Oh, hell yeah.
threatening it. You are flanking.
Natural.
Ba-da-da-da.
Yay!
Roll me
Let's
some
go.
damage. I don't
Is
think it
is
matters.
that critical hit or?
That is a critical hit.
Yay!
Wow. Nice.
Get
Yes.
wrecked!
The 15 of
You
the what,
little
like, I
shit!
don't know, half a hit
You
point.
gross little shit.
And then on Mert's turn, he is going to sort of bend down, pull the rapier out of his belt that is on the ground still, and just stab it into the Neogi. Yeah, that hits. No,
You
he's...
can do it, Mert.
Yay!
That's gonna just murder him. Just, yeah.
Shish kebabbed.
Let's go.
He pulls his trousers up and secures the belt again. And he is furious. Who would dare try to have me killed? Oh, my day's ruined. Oh, heads will roll when I find out who was behind this outrage. And as Mert just sort of grumbles and lets off steam and just sort of marches across the room, disgruntled, the door opens. It's difficult to tell, but Master Blip, the autonome, enters, looking worried, his bronze moustache hanging lower than usual, his mechanical eyes sunken in their sockets. With regret, Master Mert, this attack was merely a diversion. While our forces were being drawn here, more burglaries were reported across the academy. Our thief has struck again.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Someone has been stealing navigational maps.
Oh.
Adar kind of turns around to Lady D and is like, wonder if they had anything to do with that hobgoblin earlier.
I wonder. Oh, I must sit down for a bit, and then she like thumps on the she thumps on the floor sitting, and it just causes a bit of an earthquake. It's like
Several.
Some of the figures on the table kind of slip over.
Careful, I've only got 3 hit points. Be careful.
just
Uh,
like
flick,
found
flick
herself
your
a
hair.
bit. Like, oh, I just need a moment.
Master Blip just confirms that several navigational charts depicting realm space have been stolen recently from the Spelljammer and Nexus. The thefts have shaken the confidence of the Academy's investors and have caused them to reduce their monthly funding.
Dear.
They find out about them real quick.
Aye, Rangers.
The investors know a lot of things.
And you did say this
Never
has been going on
underestimate
for
the
a
power
couple
of
of weeks, right?
capitalism.
You said these thefts have been kind of going on for a couple of weeks, right?
They have been, yes. Mert looks slightly disheartened and then goes over to a nearby backpack, draws out a pouch, and tosses a gold ingot to each of you. Worth 50 gold pieces.
Right.
Slightly out of breath. He's just like, thank you for that help. I normally wouldn't need such help, but it was a rough night last night. Please be discreet about what you saw in here.
Okay.
Got
What bits in particular?
About Madame Hangover.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when your trousers fell down and we could almost see your penis.
Good grief.
That too, you weird blob.
Yeah, he needs very specific instructions.
I like him.
Sure do. He's quite a character, isn't he?
Your secret is safe with us, sir.
You are returned to the lower levels, and they return your security helmets. And you can get a chance to rest and recuperate before the next stage of your training. And because you have reached the end of orientation, the next stage of the training is the next adventure, which is Trial by Fire.
Woo!
Love that.
You guys have also reached 2nd level.
Hey!
Which means that at some point in the next 2 weeks, we will level you guys up.
Awesome.
Gonna do that.
Fucking great!
Gonna go ahead
go,
and do that
guys.
now.
For those of you who don't know how to do that, we'll do that between times.
E.
And me.
So, yes, now I just have to... Clappy, I don't know how you finish your streams, and if you need to go do any, like, goodbyes to stream or whatever, but I'm going to be doing mine now.
Yep, no worries at all.
So all that remains for me to say is, thank you guys in the chat so much. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. We have got a goal on at the moment where we are aiming to get to 350 followers by the time we go to MCM Comic Con, and I think with the follows we've had tonight and over the last couple of days, we're about 10 away.
Yeah, 10 away.
So that would be really cool if you could follow, if you haven't already. We'd really appreciate it. We have a YouTube channel as well, where you can see this and all of our other videos. If you head on over there, hit subscribe, and ding the little bell, you'll know when we put uploads up there. And then we have a Discord you can join as well. The link to that is in the description of the chat. It appears in the chat. And it appears on our website, www.finalbossfight.co.uk, where you'll be able to find character profiles for these characters shortly, as well as other things that we do over there. That's all the things I say at this point. So it then says, I go over to the credit screen and we look at what's coming up for the rest of the week. Tomorrow night, Sean, you're in the DM's chair for more Cyberpunk, where hopefully the stream won't die.
Hopefully won't. It would be helpful if it didn't. How else am I supposed to kill you all?
And have proof that you've done it.
Yeah.
On Thursday, Angel is playing some more Genshin over on the Angel Games Player channel, and then on Friday, Sean, we're starting a new stream. It is the Council of Tamranor's first world-building session, as we are working to rebuild the world of Tamranor as a D&D friendly environment.
Yeah.
Which will be interesting. Tune in on Friday for the very basic starts of World Gen. On Sunday, it'll be time for Dungeon of the Mad Mage, as the group have a very interesting night's rest near an evil figure from Underscum's past. And then on Monday next week, Angel will be yelling at some more Genshin monsters, and then Tanny, we're going to be doing Monster Prom. Tanny may be muted. Tanny and Sean and Ben and I are going to be doing Monster Prom next Monday.
All will be well.
All will be fine. Everything will be okay, and there'll be monsters and prom, and we'll go to that prom as monsters.
Go to that prom, damn it.
Oh,
help me, God.
We're gonna do a raid. We might do a raid.
Gonna do a raid. Gonna raid.
Where did it open that up?
I don't know. Where did it go?
Clappy's playing D&D.
I knew that.
Let's raid them. They sound like a cool cat.
We we are going to raid into Xander Sweetman, who is doing some Escape from Tarkov. We'll see you guys again real soon. Go give Xander some love, and we'll see you for our next stream. For now, farewell.
Toodles.
Bye.
Bye, guys.